Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I do these videos just to educate women more about their bodies and about nutrition and how to match your nutrition to your hormones to leverage them to work for you instead of work against you. I'm the author of the book, The Female Fat Solution, which is on Amazon. Also, I have a podcast, The Female Health Solution, and YouTube channel, Dr. Beth Westy, where you can subscribe and be updated as soon as I release another video with all sorts of tips, tricks, secrets almost on women's health and really just getting the most out of your body. Now, I wanted to talk about how to burn the most fat after a workout and specifically for which time of the month that you're in. So when we talk about this, I am using myself right now as a real example. This is my post football hair. This is how sexy my hair is after it's been in a helmet for 2 hours. A football helmet for 2 hours. It's pretty hot, right? This whole like floppy part here, and then like, oh, this is what's going on here. Like, this is real. Like, this is what happens in a helmet. It just gets all smashed, right? Yeah. So, and I wear this just to keep my hair back, and so it doesn't get snagged or caught in anything in the helmet, and it just kind of lets me slide it on and off easily. Wonderful, right? So post football practice, made sure to get all the right nutrition in before and during practice to keep me energized, everything else. And then post practice, post workout, that type of a thing. This is where women really miss out the most in terms of getting their body to a fat burning stage. Women can get to fat burning during a workout, but we often miss out on the fat burning after. So here's the biggest difference between men and women when you're talking about fat burning and workouts. Men can do a workout and burn fat for like 21 or 22 hours later. That's all day. That's all day. All day. They do one workout in the morning, they are fat burning all day long. Why? Because their bodies can burn fat. Women, our bodies are designed to store fat. So we only get to fat burning maximum 3 hours a day. That's it. So you do a workout in the morning, if you do your nutrition timing correct, you can get that full 3 hours of fat burning. That's it though. We don't burn fat all day. That's not how our bodies work. So that's okay, right? That's just how they are. But in order to maximize that 3 hours, it's really important that you're fueling correctly and getting enough nutrient in after your workout. So I always recommend for women to get, and I'm gonna write this down so you guys can see it as I talk about stuff, but you're gonna get at least 20 grams of protein. And I always say within 10 to 15 minutes post-workout. A lot of times people will say 20 or 30 minutes. Okay, fine. But if you're like me, if I'm waiting 20 or 30 minutes, I'm doing something else, right? Like I got kids, I got stuff going on. I need to make sure I am putting that nutrient timing really high on my priority list and giving my body that opportunity to repair that much faster because your system needs that nutrient to reload. Without it, it's going to increase the stress response. Your body's not going to rebuild. It's not going to have that nutrient to build that muscle back up. Now, 20 grams is key because that's a threshold for building muscle. You need to have, so getting like, oh, I have 10 grams of protein. Nope, not enough. Not enough. Get out of here with that. Not enough. It's not going to work. So if you're really looking to make a big difference in your results, get and stay in fat burning, this is what it is. Now, I'm going to show you my snack. I said real life example right here. Post football practice. So I already had my recovery drink right after practice in the car on the way home. And I come home and I make this is like my favorite thing ever. It looks really weird, but it's delicious. This is and yes, it's in my Toucan Sam bowl because I think it's cute. This gloppy stuff right here is peanut butter. I take a big scoop of peanut butter. I use about this much. Put it in the bowl, I microwave it for about 30 seconds, and then I pour in chocolate protein powder and a little bit of almond milk, and I just mix it up, and it makes this pasty, delicious stuff. So in here is over 30 grams of protein. So here's what I recommend specifically for women at different times of the month, because again, women need more nutrient during the progesterone phase than during the estrogen phase. So if you have not seen any of my videos or not read my book or listened to any of my stuff on estrogen versus, so day 1 is your first day of your period, day 14 is when you ovulate, day 28 is when that ends. Estrogen is more dominant in the first 2 weeks, progesterone second 2 weeks, so this is the estrogen phase here. I recommend at least, this is a bottom line number, at least 20 grams of protein here, right? At least. Oftentimes it's more, right? But if you're in your progesterone phase, I would bump that up, right? So this is what I do. I make sure that if I am in my progesterone phase here, that post-workout, post-recovery, I'm getting at least 30 grams of protein. Again, your body needs more nutrient. It needs more calorie, it needs more protein, more fat, more carb during this point of your hormone cycle. And if you're fueling it with that post-workout too, you're telling your body, hey, I'm giving you the nutrient it needs, helping you get to and stay in fat burning that much longer. Very, very important. Now again, I know it is later at night. We have practice late right now. It won't always be like that the rest of the season here. But I do make sure that the protein I'm getting in is really bioavailable. It's clean. My body can process it really quickly. Egg white is another good protein. But I would stay away from like heartier foods right now, just because it's later at night and digestion wise, right? In the morning, right? Doing a morning workout, sure. Get your protein in any way that you want. Have a big omelet or something, that's awesome. Big protein shake, great. Whatever it is that you want, but just get it in and get it in within that time frame. That will make all the difference. Now, these are things that I cover with women in the 12-week program that I have. We are starting March 1st. So we are starting an amazing round of this. So if you have questions on this, or if you are seeing this and you're feeling like, shoot, am I gonna miss out on it? Don't hesitate to reach out to me. Because these are the things that we go over. So you will learn so much more about your body, about how it functions, about how to work with it, and use these little tools and integrate it into your daily activities to just maximize everything that you're doing. I can't tell you how many times I talk to gals and they're like, I've always had a trainer and they're really smart, great, but they're a guy and they always work me out the same all the time, or they never tell me to do anything different, before my period. You should be. You're missing out on getting to fat burning if you're not modifying throughout the month. You're missing. That's like a big key thing for women. So I'm so passionate about sharing this message with women that I do all these videos, I do all this content and put it out there just for people to get this, women to get this information. But then I also offer the program that I will walk you through this meal plan, grocery list, resources, tools that you get to keep and use forever, so that you can understand and integrate really, really easily how to eat for your hormones and cycle. Now, so I'll put a link below this video. If you guys have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have, help you navigate around this. But again, for your hormone cycle, right here, and again, this is my favorite little snack. I know it looks weird, but it is so good. I eat this literally every day after I work out. And again, I had practice today, so I get 2. I get 2 of them. Yay! Such a dork about it. I literally get excited on my drive home. I'm like, I get to have my snack. Yay! It makes me so happy. Anyway, so this is what I've got for you guys tonight. So we are starting March 1st. There is still time to jump on board for the 12-week challenge, but this is just like a tiny drop in the bucket of all the things that you're gonna learn about nutrition and matching it with your body in this program. All right, that's what I got for you guys tonight. Let me know your questions. Thanks for tuning in. Share this if you find somebody, if you're chatting with a friend and you're like, oh my gosh, they just mentioned something about post-workout, shakes or something like that. Send them this video, because so many women just need this message. So many women just don't know, right? You don't know what you don't know. So share this message so that women can understand just little things they can do different times of the month to maximize their own physiology. All right, have a great night.